この人か？高いところから周りの様子を見ている。女性。でも、周りの様子見てるか？さて。
The man is decomposing visibly now. Every hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestines. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
ちょっと待って、死体に聞けることは、もうないね。
Come back later, Corporal.
死体、ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。安らかに。よく喋るな。被害者を死体袋に入れよう。ここから運び出すんだ。キムは死体を移送させ、あなたは今日の残りの時間を単独で行動します。
Alright.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
はい。なんか、変態が残されてしまった。変態が変な格好をしたおじさんが一人取り残されてしまった。ではもう寝ましょうか。こっから移動して。あんまりキムがいないときにね、行動して変なことになったら嫌だから。暗いね、周りね。この辺しか見えないんだ。あと、これ何？あ、そういうことか。これずっと何が見えてんだろうと思って。なるほどね。あ、でも、名前忘れちゃった。お母さんはあそこにいるんだね。こっちの方にいたね、今ね。これお母さんだよね。
It's getting cold this late in the night. Time to call it a day.
小屋に入る。
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
ひげ剃りたい。
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
寝ますか。
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
眠りにつく。
Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street. Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
回転して教えてくれ。俺は夢を見てるのか。
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience.
永遠の中で回転している。
On and on it goes, for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising, above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
それは一体何なんだ？
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
あの色、あの声。
All stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
その通り、俺はこの世界の捜査官だ。
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
これどういう意味かな？あと一日でも繰り返せば、お前は精神病棟行きだってこれ。あと一日で事件を解決しないとゲームオーバーとかそんなことないよね。そんなことないですよね。
For the money, baby. For the greater good. For Revacon. Always and only Revacon.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
ニカさんだな。ニカな。俺たちは進歩している。慎重で着実な進歩だ。思考を続行する。
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
なぜだ？
'Cause only love can break your heart.
頬の下の枕を感じ取る。
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go.
目を開ける。3時間じゃ眠いね。回復した。椅子で寝てたの？ベッドは？
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
なんだっけ？
It's a suspicion, or a feeling, really, that things are not quite in hand around here. Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding, and despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
単刀直入に行こう。俺は何をすればいい？
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
この殺人事件の責任の所在を明らかにした？まだだな。ラ・レスポンサビリテというと？
The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
俺はこの殺人事件の責任の所在を明らかにしたはずだが？
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues, the human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy.
いいだろう、詳しく教えてくれ。
Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority, like a committee.
それでその委員会には誰が任命されるべきなんだ？
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez.
最も安定した精神の持ち主は間違いなくハリーではないな。
Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
血を分けた兄弟。
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
責任を負う者を突き止めた後はどうなる？
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors. Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
まあ、ちょっとよくわかんないけど引き受けるか？この栄誉ある重責を担う覚悟はできている。タスクを引き受ける。
Good luck. Your report is easily
責任。
anticipated.
論理主義者の委員会を組織して責任を割り当てる。キムならわかるかもしれない。そうか。意外と私、論理主義者っていう選択肢してるんだな。ファシスト。ファシスト8。いい刑事、悪い刑事。これもなんかスラッシュでくくられてるけど、いいのか悪いのかわかんないね、18。殺した人、ああ、そうか、殺した人数ね。ポイントが今2あるのかな？あれ、スキルポイント私4つあんの？ 4 つもある？どうしようかね。耐久力1個上げてもいいけど。そっか、これ今ボーナス付きのステータスだもんな。概念。 あれ、概念は概念か。うん。まあ、ちょっと一旦、保留。髭剃れる？
On the table, you see a bowl of water,
手と目の
a rough
強
soap,
調にス
and
キル
next
ポイ
to
ン
it,
トを
a
振れば、
small hand mirror. A straight razor
ス
soaks
キルチェ
inside
ック
the
に
wash
挑戦
basin.
できる。
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
どうしようかな。髭剃ってみる？手と目の強調にスキル振ればいけんでしょ？でもなあこれ7にする？今もう十分高いけどな。なんかもったいない気がするけど。いける。でも一回失敗してんだよね、これね。あれ？一回立ち去んないとダメ？
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
行こ
Like an artist with a brush or a master
強っ。
swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath.
髭を剃って正解だったのか？
The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. On the table, you see a
これどうしよっか
An old
な。
mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it.
Oh.
The expression fixed to your clean shaven
これで
face.
3% か。
You're still not accustomed to it.
18ね。18、6。勝ち目あんのかな。お酒飲んでプラ2か。で、あと装備で、ちょっと待って、装備でどこまで盛れるか。電気科学だよね。電気科学今プラ2だって。ここと、ここか。手袋。ズボン。あ、ズボンは両方とも電気科学ついてんのね。肉体装置、そんなもんかい？そんなもんだね。
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into.
え、
Makes you look cool, calm, and collected.
装備す
As
る
your
ことで、
hand enters the pocket, your fingers
ジーンズを
brush
装備する
against
ことで、
soft, yet crinkly.
イベントが、中にあるものを取り出す。
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
嫌だね。インタラクト 人が食べた。あ、食べたやつじゃないんだ。まだ、誰かが食べたやつじゃないのね。インタラクト。
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet or some ancient temple.
古の神殿?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to.
夏の終わり。
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
どこに行った?
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
深く思いっきり息を吸う。
Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Your heart working overtime, trying to keep up with the panicked synapses firing all over your brain, moving meters of blood through you, panicking.
香り付きチューインガムアプリコット味っていう思考。反応速度マイナス1、過去に生きる。まだまだいっぱいあるね。どうしよっか。これで 8%。8%これで。
You're still not accustomed to it.
これお酒飲んで、本は関係ないもんな。お酒は？お酒左手。あれ？あ、来た。肉体が上昇。気力減少。
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it.
28%。
The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
行くぞ。
It's like something snaps.
来たー。
A nerve ending, a thought, a sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted
いやらしい
it
目
for
つき
God
が
knows how long.
突如として消えるって言ってるけど消えてない。
Just like that, it's over.
あ、本当だ。ちょっと顔変わった。
The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
百科事典にポイント振れば、これもう一回いけんのか。お。
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
耳を傾ける。
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this
びっ
place
く
to
りし
you?
た。新たな根城だ。押し寄せる波を眺めながら静かに腰掛け、酒を飲み、くたばっていられる。
Behind the half-built cinder block house at the other end of the village, there are three people drinking.
あの3人ね。
New crew. You don't need the old crew. Oh no, you have a new crew to get drunk with. You already were a part of their crew once. You can get drunk with them again. You're probably going to hang out there a lot, behind that cinder block house. It's where you belong.
妙な感覚だが、現状を的確に評価してくれてありがとうよ。
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
床板の下？床板の下？何も見れないけどな。これどうしよう。
You see the reflection of your face in it, such as it is. A regular, clean-shaven police officer.
一旦振ってみる？百科事典に。ポイントが余ってるといえば余っている。振っちゃえ。百科事典何気に使うしね。今までのスキルチェックでも。どんなもん？ 42。可能性感じないことはない。百科事典今、ちょっと一旦もうこれはいいか。百科事典。百科事典プラスの装備がないんだけど。こんだけ。そうか。オッケー。
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
58%。頼む。
It belongs to the new,
いい
the
ね。
third decade
3連
of the
続。
current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
おう。
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
俺はそれを拝借したのか？どうしてだ？
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
この表情をするときは舌を鳴らさなきゃいけない気分になる。こっって何？上から行くべきか。
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
新時代はどのくらいの昔の時代だ？
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression, looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
他にわかることは、例えば俺は誰なのかとか、どうして俺は警官になった？なぜ記憶を失うまで酒を飲んだ？
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
それはオステンテイシャスオーケストラと何か関係があるのか？
Not really. OO must have
Nay.
just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway.
ならそういうことなんだな。
It doesn't have to be.
思考
You
ゲ
can
ット。
swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
思考ゲットす
An
る
old mirror hangs on the wall.
スキルチェックだったのか。どれだっけ？ギオーム・ル・ミリオン。あと一個これにしてみる？苦労して取ったもんな。苦労してというか、まあ苦労してか。長いこと取れなかった思考だし。ああ、悩むな。いろいろあるけど。内面か。よし。これで全部埋まった。あとじゃあポイントどうしよっかな。権威が弱い。権威が弱すぎる。あれだよね、タイタスだっけ？重要なスキルチェック。ホテルで、ハーディーボーイズたちとの、スキルチェック、権威が必要なんだよね。
Yes?
おはよう。剃ったんだ。
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps,
なんだ、言ってくれ、キム。
I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I
あ
think
れ
the mutton chops might have been a better idea.
評判
This
悪いな。
sort of seemed to cover up some of the...
Damage.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
あ、俺が履いてるブーツについて話さないかが出た。ちょうど履いてるからか。
Okay, let's talk about it. You stole the boots. Congratulations. That must have taken an enormous concerted effort, considerable ingenuity and timing. Now I'm going to report you and you are going to go to jail.
嘘だ。
Lie. Lie to get out of it.
傭兵のブーツじゃないぞ。気に入ったから自分用に買ってきたんだ。
Sure. Anyway, did you want something related to police work?
この流れで責任について話し合うってどうなの？
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
よかった。俺たちの認識は一致しているようだな。
If you ask me, it's high time for you to put the bottle away. Sober up.
あ、すいませ
Get
ん。
back to
お酒飲んで
basics.
ましたね。
That would be my advice.
違う。俺が言ってるのは、レス、読みづらい。レスポンサビリテ的な話。攻めを追うというような意味だ。
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stability?
うん。
You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
今回の殺人だ。
But isn't that our job?
いや、それだけにとどまらない抗議の意味でさ。この世界の歴史的、社会経済的な側面をも含んでいる。
Ah, now I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
そう、その通り。
Fascinating. And here I believed your recent turn towards moralism was just an act. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villeudroit, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment.
なるほど。
If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might need to speak with his young companion.
またあの二人とのイベントがありそうだな。
Now, was there anything else?
うん。バルコニーの喫煙者。これ次元がないね。つまり、いつ行っても良さそうだが、とりあえず、今日は、この上っ側ね、これより北の探索が終わってないのと、そうだ。署名だ。署名どうする？
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
あ、やば。まあでもそっか。いい場所をまだ知らないんだな。これデートに誘う、あれだよね。スキルチェックだよね。いい場所を見つけたら、キムを返した後で、話しかけるべきか。OK。ところで海の中にあるあの内燃四輪車は俺のなんだ。
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
面目ないデカですから。事故だったんだ。面目ない。
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
あんた、元俺の四輪内燃車のあの残骸に A を授けるように進めているのか？
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all.
内燃四輪車の葬儀なんて初めて聞いたよ。
And why so? Our things are part of our life world. They're made with human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
うん。わかった、乗った。でも葬儀を準備するにはだいぶ時間と労力がいるんだろ？
Oh yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
つまらない寄り道をこれ以上できないってのは残念だ。呪われた商業地区を蘇らせるとか。
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
あそこのイディオット・ドゥーム・スパイラルがジャケットを探してる。どこかで見かけなかったか？
Remarkable. That one already lost everything else and now his jacket too. It's a good thing too that he has an actual police officer looking for it. Good old doom spiral, upper management to the core.
うん、俺はただ見知らぬ困ってる人を助けようとしてるだけなんだ。
That's sweet of you. It really is. I check around the abandoned fish market on the boardwalk. Drunks are inexplicably drawn to markets. Might be why they have such trouble
魚の
staying in
市場
business.
跡。
If one of them lost something, that's as good a place to start looking as any.
うん。で、あんたのサインをもらうよう頼まれたんだ。
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
イブラートはこの村の一部を青少年センターにするつもりだ。
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that
どう思った？
Everard and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
どうすんだろうな。気が変わったサインはしなくていい。
Aye, if you say so. Probably better that way. I mean, who likes construction noise?
もう一人にも話を聞いてみよう。これさ、細工ができたよね、確かね。
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
そうだ、これだ。イブラートの部下に見張られてるかもしれない。これがマイナス10ってのがしんどいんだよな。手さばき6だけど。これレッドだもんね。一旦置いとこう。見張られてるかもしれない。自分の部屋だとここなら見張られて。見張られておりませんね。手さばき。手さばきってさ、手さばき。これもか。他ないかな。よし、これでどうよ。
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
11以外であれば勝ちだよ。
With a confident flourish, you complete your forgery. What do you see on the signature line?
これ合ってるよね。名前合ってるよね。
Indeed, they look distinctly different and very convincing. These might as well be their actual signatures.
名前合ってたらいけないのか。名前間違ってればいいんだよな。
But they're not, and the document will be nullified if they dispute.
そうだね。オッケーオッケー。そうそう。そういうことができればいい。じゃあ名前は合ってるんだ。でも偽物だから抗議すれば無効になると。
All you need to do now is mail the signatures to Everard's accountant in La Delta.
いいぞ。役立ったな、これ。ガントレットがまさかの。よし。まあ、後で投函しましょう。だからもう、署名はいらないね。
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Waves are beginning to die down.
ここプラスになんないか。実は君のために偽造サインを書いたんだよっていう。
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
なくなったジャケットについて何か知らないか？
What do you want with a lost jacket?
That's an excellent question, man.
酔っ払いの一人がなくして探してほしいと言われたんだ。
He probably pawned it for booze and then forgot about it. You know how drunk men are?
あり得るな。
Are you getting a reward for it at least?
いや、
What? You're fetching someone's missing laundry free of charge? Do you not have anything better to do?
In fact, he does.
None of my business, either way. How you spend your hours is up to you. Anyhow, you might ask Lillian if she's seen anything lately. That girl's got a way of attracting lost and broken things.
よし。どこまで何を探索したっけね。こっち側って。あの人たちとは会話してないな。これが
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner
四
to
角
the other.
計算にポイントを入れればこれもう一回できんのか。うん。あ、走ると板がギシギシと割れそうな音を立てる。気をつけろ。はい。この人もしかして、ああ、二人いるけど、もしかして。やったー生きてた。